Okay, you guys, we are back with another video. In this video, I'm going to talk about you are the reason why your favorite celebrity keeps getting dragged and will keep getting dragged, and why people will consistently make videos dragging your favorite celebrity. Because it seems as though some of you guys don't get it. You're not going to get it because in your head, you're friends with these people, and these people, they don't know you. They don't give a rat's ass about you, majority of them. And the only thing they want from you is your support and your money, because that is what funds their lavish, expensive lifestyle. No, make no mistakes. I'm not saying that you should not waste your money. I'm not saying you shouldn't support them. You shouldn't buy their merch. You shouldn't go to their shows, tours, or concerts. No, that's none of my business. Whatever you want to do for entertainment purposes, you do it, right? No. The thing is, what I've seen repeatedly is these celebrities, for example, Cardi B and Stefon Diggs, they're trending, right? And they consistently put their life out there for us to see. We also saw Stefon Diggs doing multiple baby reveal on Christmas Day. And that was a very hot topic, a trending topic. Everyone and their mamas were talking about it. But irrespective of the fact that everyone and their mamas were talking about it, I don't know if it is because I have a accent why people believe that I should not be talking about it. People were in my comment section saying, what am I doing in their business? You're right about that. It's a business. It's not a relationship. You will never see me saying anything on anyone's relationship that's not in the public. Cardi B and Stefon Diggs don't have a relationship. They have a business going. It's a business. It's a dance. What we call it in Jamaica, a dance. It's open field. Everyone is welcome to wine, go on, get on bad, or as you guys may say, it's a party. That's what they're having, a party. They're entertaining us all, and we all are invited, because whatever they want us to see is what they put on public display, because they want us to talk about it. But the thing is that they want to control us as though we belong to them, and we don't belong to them. So they use their little flying monkeys to target content creators. We know this because we've seen it, and some of them even try to reach out to people, to pay people to speak nicely on their behalf. And some people cannot be bought. So when people realize that many of these celebrities are like this, they want to be talked about in a particular manner. And if you don't subscribe to that, they will send their little minions and their flying monkeys, their bots, to attack you. Now, some content creators, like myself, if we choose not to talk about someone, it's not because we are fearful of their bots and their flying monkeys. For me personally, I could not be afraid of you flying monkeys. I live in the Caribbean where we experience hurricane every year, so I can't be afraid of you bots and flying monkeys and all your BS nonsense telling me to stop talking about Cardi B. Why don't you go over E-News, TMZ, Shade Room, and tell them to stop? No, you don't do that, and you would never do that. But because I have an accent, you think that I might be your weak fence or your punching bag. But every time you guys come at me trying to tell me or trying to control what happens over here, that's when I make the back-to-back videos dragging Cardi B's ass, not because of Cardi B, but because of you, because I'm proving to you that I have free will. I have the right to make my content, in my opinion, once I'm not making up any stories about her. It's what she puts out there. It is what Stefon Diggs puts out there that we're talking about. Is Stefon Diggs a pretty boy like fuck he is? What do you want me to say? Is Cardi B loose like fuck she is, and she's ghetto too? Who is a side chick and a wife at the same time? Publicly, Cardi B has created history, and then you motherfuckers try to tell other women, don't judge Cardi B. It could be you. No, bitch. It could not. Don't tell women that they're loose too. When many women get up every day, pray, fast, and walk and beg God for them to live a decent life, and like hell, they live that decent life. Some of them have to battle that shit out, but they do live a decent life. Some don't have to battle it. They know that they're not gonna stoop to Stefon Diggs or any man like, you guys are acting as though Stefon Diggs is a primary example of a decent my ass. That boy has no ounce of decency besides on the field, playing the sport that he's good at. That's the only decency that we see about him. Maybe those who know him knows decent things about him. But from what we can see publicly, besides his career, what else is there decent about a man that has 5, 6, 7 babies popping off in 1 year? Where's the decency in that? And the thing is that you guys are not demanding Cardi B to do better as a role model and as a person with such a huge platform. You want me not to talk about Cardi B's mess that she has on the internet? Oh, so it was okay for you all to drag Chloe and call Chloe stupid. It was okay for you to call Chloe fool because she's a white girl, but because Cardi is black. Is Cardi B black or is she black passing? At this point, I don't even know, right? But this is the hypocrisy that I notice with you people. Once it's a white girl, she is a fool. She's a footstool and she has no shame. You people drag Khloe Kardashian through the mud and you guys are still doing it consistently. And it is okay to drag Khloe through the mud, right? But when it comes to Stefon Diggs, Cardi B is you see, you people have been possessed. And as Nikki say, don't buy that music, it got demons in it. I believe Nikki, because ain't no way like a group of supporters. Well, not all of Cardi B fan base are like that, but there are a specific few who believes that they should go around to people's channel, bully and intimidate. Like, bitch, please. Every year I have to make up my mind. Are we getting an hurricane this year? What category is it? How many earthquakes did we get this year? And you want to come in here and bully me? That bitch is not gonna work, because every time you try to bully me, that's when every time I see those people telling me, stay out of Cardi B's business, it's a fucking business. It has a storefront, the door is wide fucking open, and we all can go in, have a safe party and talk about the nonsense that we see going on. Why are you telling women not to judge Cardi B? She should be judged. She should be judged because that's no primary example of a decent woman. She should be judged and she deserves to be judged harshly. She deserves it. How do you consciously choose to put yourself in such a situation with a man? You see that the man, and you should have known that the man has, if the information was hidden from her, like with Offset, no one should be judging her. With Offset, no one should be judging her, even though we should. But we're not going to judge her on Offset because that's not fair. Yes, she knew that the guy was cheating before they got married, but she thought marriage would have gotten him to stop cheat. I don't know how she came by that conclusion. She did everything that she was supposed to do, and she tried to make the marriage work even when she should have walked away. So no one should judge her for Offset. No one should judge her on any, besides the fact that she beat up women for that man and that man still embarrassed the shit out of her. Like, listen. Cardi B told us she's a drama. Cardi B is ghetto. She's not leaving the ghetto. And as such, she acts ghetto consistently. There isn't even a balance in her behavior. Do you know how sometimes Sierra may act ghetto 15% of the times, and then there's another time she's in between ghetto and uptown, and then another time she's strictly uptown? Cardi B is not multifaceted. She sticks to one thing. She doesn't venture out into uncomfortable territories in order to get rid of the rusty stagnation that's stuck on her of choosing bad man. You know, she doesn't try to make herself uncomfortable to get to comfort. So with you flying monkeys, trolls, bots, because I know if you're doing this to me, you're doing it to at least 1,000 other content creators. And she is gonna be dragged through the mud, because you see, when you try to treat someone as though they're at your knee and they are your child, and that person knows that they're not your child, they're not at your knee, they know that every freaking bill that they have to pay, whether late, earlier, or whenever, they're the only ones who paid it. When that person knows that whatever money they spend, they've earned it fair and square, they haven't stolen anything from anyone, or rob any man, drug any man, rob them, or anything like that. When you try to control someone, you know what's going to happen? That person is going to go off, and they're going to go all the way freaking off. Because even just sitting here, I see notifications. Within the past 10 minutes, there have been over at least 20 videos posted about Cardi B. And those are just from channels that I'm not subscribed to and some that I'm subscribed to. And you know that if I see 20 videos, 20 notifications popping up in the last 10 minutes, videos on Cardi B, multiply that times 100. There are at least 2,000 videos that is being uploaded every 15 minutes about Cardi B. And you guys are the reason for that. You are the reason why your favorite celebrity keeps getting dragged and will forever get dragged. Because when you try to control the creators who are looking at what is happening and talking about it, you have to understand that nothing that is on the internet is illegal for us to talk about once we talk about it exactly how it's going down. And we're not saying Cardi B just committed fraud. There's no crime, because no one said she committed fraud. You know, no one is accusing her of something that she didn't do. Is she a side chick? Yes, she is. Is she a wife? Yes, she is. Is she a baby mama? Yes, she is. You vex? Cry me a river. I don't give a rat's ass. I don't care. I don't care about your opinion. It's either you're rolling with us or you're gonna shut the fuck up. I don't care. Because when you guys keep coming, I'm gonna keep coming too. And I can make those nasty videos. I can do it all day, but I chose not to. I tried to breathe strength into that woman. I tried to breathe power in her. And I said to her, girl, you can use this in your favor to come out on top and win. So to the flying monkeys, listen, it's go time. It's go time, because since you think you can control the narratives over here, I'm going to show you that there are only 2 people in control over here. Or 3, I should say. YouTube, me, and God. No one else. Shout out and respect to my people who always love and support. You guys are the real G. But to the flying monkeys and the trolls and the bots, you guys are the reason why your favorite celebrity keeps getting dragged and will forever be dragged through the mud.